Hi, my name is Mayhem. Welcome back to another episode to Vextron's SMP. Hi, what's up? It is a very foggy and rainy day on Mayhem Island. You see this? Just look up above. So pretty, right? Just this fucking fog here with the shaders. It's so beautiful. And look at these trees. It's fantabulous. Absolutely fantabulous. I like it. Okay. Get some more angles from this here. Get this angle. Absorb all of it, okay? Because these trees are going to be here for a while, okay? I'm gonna be adding to it, but yeah, these trees are pretty much the next level to my base, okay? But I'm pretty much done talking about the trees, okay? I have a different project in mind, okay? Check out our map over here, okay? We can see that we have an island over here that has not been cultivated much, okay? You see we have our main island over here, and then there's this thing over there, which does look a little bit weird, but hold on for a second, okay? I know what I'm doing. This here is going to be the location of our new iron farm, okay? Because I'm going to show you something quickly. Not the island. I'm going to show you something else. If we fly over here and cross this little ocean thing here, you see that this is the little sign that I built a few episodes ago. And now we have a railway bridge that is actually connected to this island, okay? The thing about this railway bridge is obviously it needs a crap ton of rails, right? And while I'm still going in the caves and trying to get as much gold as possible for these powered rails here, there is still a hideous amount of need for iron here, okay? Because these rails do require a crap ton of the stuff, okay? So, and don't get me wrong, this is a ridiculously long tunnel. It goes on like this for a few thousand blocks before anything else happens. So I am going to need a hideous amount of iron, okay? So that's the reasoning for why I want to build the iron farm, okay? Let's hop on right into the building process, okay? So, I'm going to show you the island. It is over here. It is 3 layers. Basically, I'm going to explain you exactly what this island is, okay? This here is the remains of one of the little outskirts mushroom islands, okay? I've cut it off just below ocean level to, I don't even know why I did that, you know? Maybe I was just bored at some point and I wanted to get this island away, and so I did that. And then we have here a basic 2-floor iron farm. It has a third floor made of glass on top of it, just so I'm gonna be able to walk around on top of it. I'm gonna have to make it beautiful, but in today's episode, we are going to be focusing on getting this thing functional, okay? Because it is a little bit of work, and I want to get this episode going. And I don't want to do too much work in the singular episodes, because that always results in me taking way too much time preparing things and not actually releasing anything. So we're going to be focusing on getting this thing here functional, okay? And for that, we are going to need a few building blocks. I think I'm going to go with these blocks here again. I'm just going to completely build it out of these blocks, because this is going to be the interior, okay? There's going to be an exterior shaped like an actual island around this farm. So we don't really have to care about if this thing looks cool from the outside or anything, because it's going to be completely covered up anyways, okay? Yeah, as you guys can probably tell, my storage hole has been holding up absolutely fantabulously. It is perfect. Look at this. It is so awesome. I just have a chest for every single thing, and I don't have to search for a thing if I want to have it. Awesome. I'm gonna take just a few of these orange stained clay blocks, and then we can get straight into it, okay? I think these should be enough. Let's get going on building this thing, right? I don't think there's gonna be a time lapse in this video, just because I feel pretty confident in my ability to talk shit. So let's get going on this, okay? So as far as I know, we have to drag this up 2 blocks around the entire perimeter of the thing. Because then we're gonna have doors on top of there. That should be correct, I think. Yeah, let me get this thing all the way around. Alright, there we go. We've got the perimeter all the way around. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go 1 block in the corners and then close it off like this. You see? That gives us this kind of a panel kind of shape, you know? if I do that all the way around, I have slots for which I can put the doors in place, okay? Now, if you're wondering, how is this interfering with the rest of the base? Well, technically, we have a second village, which is over here, okay? But I have already tested everything. From this block here, that is y coordinate -2573, all the way up. If we just go up linearly, straight up to the north, this is like, I don't know how many, like 30, 40 blocks. And then like this, it's at least another 40 blocks. So we are definitely far enough away from the rest of the base. This should not interfere with anything about this, okay? So I guess I'm gonna just fill this thing in, and I'll be right back with you after that, okay? Yeah, that's the thing, okay? That's how it looks right now. It is pretty simple. I don't know if you guys know about the exact way to build iron farms. It's basically just a spawning platform. We're gonna have water that flows from this thing here all the way to the edge of this hole here. And then we have that very same thing on this layer here. We just have 2 of those floors. Then basically you need doors all the way around it, at least 21 of them, to be able to spawn villagers, golems. And then you need villagers somewhere dispersed around this thing, so that the center of the villagers is like the center of this, like is in this kind of a platform area, okay? It's a little bit hard to describe. There is people on YouTube who make ridiculously overpowered iron farms. I am a fan of that, totally. The fact is just that they're a little bit ridiculously overpowered for a single person, you know? I could build like a 64 villages golem farm or something crazy like that, but yeah, let's be honest, who needs that many iron ingots? And for what? What are you guys doing in this game? I mean, seriously, come on. Okay, now the next thing that I need to do is, I think I'm gonna need glass on top of here, because it does happen occasionally. I've had this in single player worlds. I don't know for what reason that is, but it does happen occasionally that iron golems spawn right on top of this block here. And if it's not a glass block, they're gonna like potentially suffocate and stuff like that. So I guess I'm gonna get myself some more glass blocks, bring them all the way around. Yeah, like this. Okay, now we have a perimeter, like a border made from glass around the thing, okay? Now, there is one more thing that needs to be done in order for the funneling system to be in place. We need water. Water is everybody's best friend in this game, because it allows us to push mobs all the way around, no matter how we like it. Of course, in the newest update, which is 1.13, most things related to water are going to be broken, but we are playing in 1.9.4, which means that all of these things will be perfectly possible, okay? So, what I do here is I put corners like this, okay? 3 blocks on the corners, because it is a little bit tricky to funnel these mobs here. If I were to not have these blocks and I would just do this and fill in the water like that, right? It would make full source blocks here and then fill up the entire thing with source blocks. That is not nice, okay? That means that no pushing would be happening, and we need the pushing here, okay? Pushing is important with mob farms. Yeah. So let me get all of this water here in place, alright? Yeah, so that's what it looks like right now. With the shaders, it does look a little bit weird, to be honest. But I think we can work with this, okay? Basically, it's just diagonal water flows, you know? These are diagonal, these are just straight, you know? You get the idea. And then we place a water block here. And then we can remove these blocks here. And boom, we still have the diagonal water flow without having any full blocks here being formed, which is exactly what we want. So, if I do that same thing on here, and then I copy that exact water layout on the floor below, okay? And then I come back with you with a little bit of a progress update, okay? Alright, there we are. We have water on both floors, like this, and on the bottom floor, like this. It does look a little bit silly with the reflections of the sky and of the block above it, but that's not gonna be a problem, okay? Because now we have to do one more thing. We have to do a few more things, but I'm gonna start with one of those things because, yeah, human interaction is only possible on one plane of existence at a time. Doesn't make sense because it's coming out of my mouth, you know, you get the idea. This goes there and there. Now we have a water funneling system, okay? This pushes all of the mobs, or iron golems, that land in here. It pushes them all the way along here, where they will go into a lava blade, okay? But this is gonna be done later, okay? Right now, I want to do something else. I want to make the doors, okay? Oh, that's also a band. Yeah, now I feel old. Okay, let's put that thing down there. The thing about villager farms is that they need a village, okay? And you can trick the game into thinking there is a village by giving them doors, okay? Yeah, let's also make it daytime here. This is getting way too dark for my liking. Alright, it's daytime. I got my doors. Okay, let's get going on this, okay? Potentially, where I'm gonna have to plan ahead where I want my villagers to be placed. I think one on this side and one on the other side. Like there are going to be enough, okay? Because that's not even gonna allow them to fluctuate in this angle here, okay? Because they're gonna be centered between this position and this position, which will always lead to the center point being in this position here. Yeah, that's a good thing, okay. Let's get going on this. I'm just going to place doors all the way around on the outside edge of these blocks, okay? I don't know if it has to be the outside edge. To be honest, I'm not perfectly sure about the technicalities of iron farms. They're not my favorite thing to build in this game. But this one should be functional. I have double checked the distance to the other farm that we have, the other village, and it is at least 100 blocks away. It's like 80 blocks on the X coordinate in a difference, and like another 80 blocks on the Z coordinate. It's definitely far enough away. I can be 100%, 1000% sure actually. Yeah, so we're gonna just, oh crap, yeah, I need a few more. That's 4 more that I need. Let me make those. That's 3, 6, yeah, that should be good. Okay, pick up, nice, and like this. Okay, that's all of our doors in place. So what next, huh? Alright, so the next thing, I've done some research, okay, and the next thing that I have to be doing is the most annoying thing. The most annoying thing of annoying things. Ridiculously annoying. I did some preparation here, but if I wouldn't have done the preparation, this would have been taking so long, okay? Let me demonstrate, okay? We need holding cells like this. I'm gonna make them 5 blocks wide just for aesthetic, and then I'm gonna build them like this and wrap them around at the back. Now, because this is a mushroom island, we're not gonna get any spawns, and I don't have to light up anything. So technically, normally I would have to put a torch down there or something, but Mushroom Island saves the day, okay? Mushroom Island saves the day. So, what am I even doing here? Well, I'm building a holding cell, technically, and we're gonna have to get the villagers into that holding cell. I'm not actually perfectly sure about how many I'm gonna need, but I'm sure I'm gonna find out, okay? Bear with me here, okay? We're gonna make it like this, just one on the other side like that. I think 2 will actually be enough. You can actually put them all into the same holding cell. It doesn't really make a difference at all. This 2 holding cell thing is just a little thing for myself, you know, that I like to do because it keeps things a little bit more symmetric and shit, you know. Okay, now to the most annoying part of all parts ever made, ever recorded in history of anything ever, okay? Let me show you something. If we fly over here, you guys probably remember Brutus, okay? The friend here who trades mending books. I got a few mending books out of him over the course of, where is he actually? over the course of the last few episodes. There you are. Hi, how are you doing, huh? You're gonna have to stay in here though for a little bit longer, because you're eternal. You're eternally trapped here. I'm sorry, dude. But really sorry I have to tell you, and you have to find out like this, but you're gonna be here forever. Forever and ever. Sorry. Okay, but instead, he loads villagers. He loads doors for this villager breeder here, basically. And that means that these villagers here, if I supply them with food, I built this a few episodes ago, if I put food in here, it gets dropped through that hole into in the ceiling and drops down into the villagers here. And then they produce a crap ton of babies here. And these are the guys that we're going to be using in the iron farm, okay? Now the question is, how do I get them out? And how do I get them into the iron farm, okay? That's going to be a little bit annoying. Let me try to find out a way, okay? Yeah, I think that the level over there, I have to get them up to level 72, because that means I can drop them down, like the top level of this thing here is 72, so I only have to get them up to this level, and then I can just drop them down, okay? So how to get them up to level 72? Well, conveniently, this height here is 72. Now that's awesome, right? That means that I have to get them up to this height, and from there on I can just use rails to put them in place, okay? I'm gonna get going over here, right? I'm gonna just transport them like this, just upwards, and then a little bit across. This is just a temporary little bridge, okay? Don't get disturbed by the ugliness of this little thing here. It's just completely temporary, right? So if I bring them over here, and then I transport them a little bit over here, have to get them up another 2 blocks, like that, and then I can keep going, and then I'm going to drag them all the way across here. Misplacing blocks all over the place. Jesus, 3 in a row? Seriously? Come on, Mayhem, get your shit together. Come on. Okay, so we break these now, just temporarily. Don't be scared, okay? And I'm gonna make it daytime as well, like that. And yeah, the question is, do I have enough golden rails? Like yesterday I've been trying to do some preparation on the railway line, and I've used up all of my gold, like really all of it. I have like gold nuggets left. That's the level of gold that we have. So instead of going down into the caves and trying to find gold, because that takes a long time, I'm just going to go over to my railway line and temporarily remove some of the powered rails, okay, to use them in this project, and then I'm gonna bring them back to this place, okay? I know that's not usually the way to do it, but who am I to do things that are usually the way to do things? Seriously, come on guys, what do you think I am, huh? So, let me get some more of these, and I'll be right back with you, okay? Alright, I have mixed in some redstone blocks here in the places where they are really important, like especially here on the upward slope. And if I now keep placing the railways like this, I should be able to get the villages up here relatively easily, okay? Let me just drag it all the way across here, and then we'll see how we can get them over there, okay? I don't need powered rails here, like on those flat bits, you know, because I can just push them along. That should be working perfectly fine, okay? And this should be enough to at least get them up here. And then I need to funnel them, like, I don't want to have to funnel them upwards again. I mean, I can do that, that's not a problem, but I kinda don't want to do that. Instead, I'm gonna go through here, okay? Don't be shocked, okay? I know how to repair this, right? So, if I just go through here. Alright, I prepared some things. Our railway connection now perfectly connects with this thing here, where the hits this wall here, because I don't want the villagers to fall in there as long as they're still in the minecart, okay? I want them to collect here, and then I can push, I want them to collect here all in the minecarts, and then I punch one out of the minecart, push it in, before I punch the next one out of the minecart, and then push that one in. Because if I have all of them in one place, before I start punching them, if I have all of them in there, and then there's villagers in minecarts and villagers without minecarts in the same holding cell, that means that I'm probably gonna hit some of them, you know? So I made this little blockage thing here, so they would collect here first. And if we go over here, follow this railway line, it goes through this custom mountain here. I have put some occasional powered rails here along the sides of this thing, just to keep it a little bit better flowing here. And this thing is now connected up, and let me explain what I've done here, okay? We have the villagers here, and the problem is, as soon as I break this holding cell, they're all gonna try to get out, okay? And that's not the way we want things to happen, okay? So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to push them into that edge of that block over there, so that when I put a minecart in here, it can pick up the villager through this diagonal block thing, and then push him back out, basically. That's what I want to do here, okay? So how do we push them there? I need to open my door here, because I have this little access thing here. Then I need to drop in, and I need to break this block here, like that. And then I can put a water bucket there, and that should push them all into the corner. Yes, it does. They're definitely getting pushed into the corner. Now this looks a little bit stupid, I'm gonna be honest here, but it's just temporary, okay? So if I put a minecart here and I push it towards this way, well, first of all, it doesn't even do the thing, but if I put it here, if I start putting it there, hi, does that not work? Okay, let me make a different solution then, okay? Yeah, I think I have an idea. Let me try to demonstrate, okay? I want to get a rail, basically there, and I want another one in there, but I can't place it because there's villages there, okay? So what I am instead going to do is I am going to put a piston there and a block there, redstone, you know, then powered the piston and pushed the rail into that place. Okay, now there's villagers on top of that rail, but they can't get out. Okay, that should be definitely enough for picking them up. Okay, like that. Yes, we have one. Okay, go off, my friend. Go off. Have fun. Let's watch him, okay? Goes along here. Keeps traveling along. Nothing too fancy is happening. Then gets another piece of acceleration, and from here on I will have to push him. Is that correct? I don't actually have to push him. He's holding his momentum perfectly. Okay, that's perfect. That means I can break this minecart here. Now, he's trying to get back into that village over there or something, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal. I can just break these blocks here. And, oh, actually, I will have to, okay, like this. And then when I break this block here and this one, I will be able to push him in. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let me do that a few more times, okay? You know what, guys? Let's make a mess, okay? Let's make a fucking mess. I want one villager. That's the second one. That's none. Give me the minecart before it. I need this. Jesus. Come on. So, one more. Hi, friends, would you please be so nice and go into the actual minecart? Come on. I don't want to have to punch this thing. Really? You know what? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Can I have a button? Can I put that button on top? That doesn't even pick them up at all. Okay, now you go. Off you go, my friend. Perfect. That's the third one that goes off. Now, can I get another one, please? Okay, a quick update, okay? I have 8 villagers in place. I need 2 more. And I have no grown-up villagers left. But if we take a look inside, we can see that we have 2 baby villagers right there, okay? We're just weirdly close to each other, hanging out in that block. I'm not judging, though. Do your thing. Whatever floats your boat, guys. Okay, so if we go up here, I want to install a different thing, okay? Because, well, it's gonna take some time for these 2 guys to grow up. So I'm going to go grab myself another lava bucket so I can try to get going on installing the lava blade, okay? Because as soon as we get those 2 villagers in place, we could potentially get iron golems, okay? And that means that we want the lava blade to be done before we have all of the villagers, okay? So these are my mines. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Over here, though, if I go over here, I have a little bit of a lava lake, which I've constantly been, well, not this one, but like whenever I need lava, I go down into this cave and get some. That's basically what I'm doing. And yeah, let's use the home teleport to just go back out like this. And I do also need some signs for this. I think I would still have some left. Yes. Is 6 enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 6 is totally enough. Okay, so yeah, this is like we have 5 in this place, and we have 3 in this place, and this is just my little scaffolding that I made so that they can't escape, you know? Escape? What the hell is that word, Mayhem? Jesus. So if I put a sign right here, and one right there, and I do the same thing on the other side, like there and there, and then I grab myself the the clay, like this, and I put another sign on it like there, and like there, and then I put this stuff around like this, and then I should be able to put the lava buckets right here and there. And that is a lava blade. Any iron golem that comes here will die, okay? And then I could have hoppers attached to here, which are ultimately going to suck up the items, okay? I do also need an item elevator for this thing, and a storage system and that kind of stuff, but I think I'm not gonna do that just now. I'm just gonna wait until the villagers grow up so I can use them, okay? Okay, we do have some more villagers here, which is perfect. Now I should be able to grab one of them. Yeah. And now I need to push him. Hey, you. Yeah, sure. Now there's one in the way. You. Get out of the way. Come on. Get out of the way. What are you doing, guys? Jesus. What is this? Well, I'm gonna get myself another minecart then, and put the one in front of that one into a minecart. Okay, my friend, you go. How did you? Well, I'm gonna have to destroy this quickly. Okay, that was pretty dangerous. He could have suffocated in there. Jesus, you go in there. Okay, got my minecart back. Now, if I put one there and one. Let's say I put this one over here. That should block that thing for the next one. And now if I get another one, that should be pretty easy, right? Okay, this one is going to be the last one. If I push you in, boom. Okay, now I should be able to get iron golems from this. There we go. That's the first one. Awesome. Hi, my friend. You get going into the lava. Hi. I didn't expect one of you guys so early. Good thing I caught you. Hi. It's so nice to see something working. Seriously, it makes me so happy. I can't even comprehend. That's 2 iron ingots. 3 actually. Awesome. Okay, let's get the rest of this thing in place. So, I have removed that ugly ass railway system thing that I had here. I do still have some villagers left, so I may be able to use them for a different project later, but not this episode. This episode I want to get going on having the farm completely functional. It does produce iron right now, but it's not perfectly like the way I want it to, okay? I need a storage system for it, I need an item elevator and all that kind of stuff, okay? So let's get going on that, right? I want my hopper line to come out here, but like in the floor, right? Because like we need to go 1 more block down, so I want my hopper line to go somewhere like this. Is that correct if I look up? Like this. And I can't have it too close to the doors because otherwise the doors are gonna open and close when I activate the redstone signal. And that's not the way to go here. So I want to do it like this. Is that correct? If I put the... Yeah, totally. If I put the hoppers in here, I can have them funnel the items out here and upwards. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, that's the first 7 hoppers in place. Now everything will at least be collected, and I can't even jump here because then I'm gonna bump my head into the fucking lava. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Okay, that is the 7 hoppers that funnel into this place here. And I also want to get rid of some of this water here so I can construct a mechanism here. Okay, the next step would be to get these items upwards so I can funnel them into a line of hoppers that ultimately leads them into these chests basically. And I'm gonna need a few droppers for that. And droppers, as far as I know, are pretty simple to make. It's just cobblestone and redstone as far as I know. And I do think I do have some cobblestone left. So that shouldn't be... Yeah, just a little bit of it. Just a little bit. Just enough. No, actually, it's more than enough. Let me grab this redstone. Put it here. And make some of these beautiful droppers. Yes. Okay, I don't actually know how many I'm gonna need. Somewhere around 20, 21, 22. But 27 are definitely going to be enough. Then, what else am I gonna need? A comparator, a repeater, some redstone, slabs, torches. Okay. Okay, so let's hop over here. And stack them upwards, I say. Just like this. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, this thing is gonna be pretty powerful anyways. I'm telling you. Like, in the time I was just preparing these things, I just got like 4 or 5 iron ingots out of that. And that's definitely pretty powerful. Did I get any more? Yeah, I still got more. Awesome. Totally awesome. Okay. Where am I gonna put the torch tower? I think I'm gonna start off into this direction. And do something a little bit like this. And then if I go outwards and I go... how do I do that? How do I make it? This time, for a change, I'm not going to use dirt for my torch tower. Because I'm starting to learn from my mistakes, okay? Don't be scared of that. I can't even make a slab tower. Okay, I can't even make a slab tower. That's a little bit stupid, but... guess then we're gonna use cobblestone. And, yeah, something like this. I know it doesn't connect right now, okay? Don't put that into the comments. I know it, okay? If I put something like this and then something like that, that shouldn't block this hopper, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Perfect. That means I can go from here with my torches. If I put them right here, and then I can put a cobblestone on top. Torch, cobblestone, torch, cobblestone, torch, cobblestone, torch, cobblestone. Please don't ever anyone make a remix out of that. That would be awful. Torch, cobblestone, torch, cobblestone, and another torch right there. Alright, slight change of plans, okay? I think a 3x3 storage area is going to be way more than I'm actually going to need. So why not just have 3x3? You know, I think that's going to be just enough. And how many hoppers I'm going to need? I think it was like 13 that I was going to need. So I'm going to make 13 hoppers here. Like this. Now I can put them right like this, okay? Put them just... I mean, you've seen me build quite a few of these already. There's nothing too fancy about it. Crap. Did that just fall into the... Yeah, totally. Okay, grab it out of here. Like this. And connects like that. Okay. That is our storage area perfectly done. That means that there is only one more thing that has to be done in this episode, okay? I want to measure the time of an hour, okay? I want to measure an exact hour to find out how many items I can get per hour, okay? So let's get the timer going, alright? Alright, my timer has expired. Let's see how many things we could have gotten in that hour, okay? What? Okay, 41 iron ingots per hour. That is pretty impressive. Oh my god. Yeah, awesome. I never have to go iron mining again, ever. That is the coolest thing. But totally guys, basically I think this is gonna do it for today's episode. Like, we got this thing functional, nice and working, 41 iron ingots per hour, perfectly nice, awesome. And in next episode I want to start dressing this thing up a little bit, okay? Drake constructing an island around it, making everything look nice and simple, making like a little connected land bridge with this place here, making everything look nice and connected, okay? But I think that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys, okay? Please make sure to, if you're new on my channel, please make sure to subscribe, guys. Makes my day every single time. Leave a like, put a comment down below, and you get the idea, right? My name is Mayhem, and I'm out. See you guys later in the next episode. Bye!